Everyone, Holly with Katerie Designs. Today I thought it'd be fun to go through another box of estate sale stuff. This is pendants. Most of these are going to be Lampwork beads. Most. There are some. I have a couple of things that are not. So let's get started. One of the things I thought would be fun to do this for was because I cannot take pictures, of a 360-degree of the piece. So I thought it'd be better to get a good look at these pieces, what they look like. And then when you see the picture on Keller Beads, you can decide for yourself. Excuse the background noise. That's my daughter's little dog barking because the cat's near her. So it's always a full house here. Always a house full of fun. These are carnelian donuts, and they're different, a little bit different shapes. There's a package of 6. And just like I have been on the other pieces, I go on to, if it's from FireMountain or wherever it's from, I try to look on the internet to see what the prices are. These little small ones, because they're, I guess because they're semi-precious, were a little bit more expensive. So these are $15, but they're still half that price. Okay, now my dog's getting involved in this too. Hold on a second. Get down. So, alright, and so I also have a pack of 6 of the Aventurine, and they were actually almost $17. Some of them were actually over $17, but I put them down 15. These are still new. Let me get a look at that. Here you go. There's 4 darks and 2 lights. So are mixed colors of the Aventurine, and so it'll be half, it'll be $7.50 and not $15. Oh, there we go, $7.50 and not $15 once you pay for it, if you want it. All right, so this box that I just showed you, I have not gone through. These, I was looking at, when I opened it, looked like it's mostly Lampwork beads. There might be some surprises in here, but the one thing I know, because I hadn't separated it, was the one I showed you on the last video, just to show you that I looked up the price on, this one was actually a limited edition, and so they're not on there anymore, but I looked the description up and tried to find something close to it, and that's the closest I could get to it, but it's still half price for a limited edition that they don't sell anymore, and Lampwork beads, and these are, they came in a package of 2, but I have 4 of them, and so you can see that side. The cat must be tormenting the dog. So, and very pretty. Just very pretty. And I'm going to try to keep my hands down. I noticed in the last video, because I don't have a tall enough stand, I need to get a different stand where I can raise it up higher, because it's like my hand is in your face here, and I apologize. And yes, I am wearing my jewelry. I am advertising my stuff. So, this is handmade. Oh. If I can focus in on it. These are all handmade by me. Now, some of them I use different materials, like this is actually a bead cap, and this is an aluminum rose that came in a pack of aluminum rose. You can't find these. They're also limited edition, and so I turned it into a ring. I just got kind of creative and turned it into a ring. And then this is I think you've seen these ones before. There's a hand-stitched Swarovski and Mayuki seed bead. But anyways, back to the pendants. These will be for sale on the Katerie Design page, group page, and these are going to be on the Keller Beads page. The Beads page is, I'm trying to get rid of all the extra beads I don't use, in case you didn't watch the first video. Okay, so we got those in there. And let's see what else is in here. It's like, I love estate sales because it's like, some people think it's morbid because, the person more than not passed away. Usually that's what happens. Although sometimes it's just people downsizing. But in an estate sale, though, it's normally, somebody passed away. And so it's like going through, someone's stuff. But if you think about it, it's kind of like a little mini history of, an individual. We hear the history of our nation. We hear the history of a culture. We hear the history of, you know, a famous person. But everyday people like you and I, nobody really knows about them, or, you know, aside from their family, nobody really cares. And I've always been interested in estate sales because, to me, it is a little bit of history about an individual. And going through the estate sale, and you're walking through their home, usually their home, and all their stuff, and you're seeing literally personal belongings, including sometimes they put up their nightgowns and stuff like that. It's like, wow, you know, I can't believe you're selling that. But the thing is you get to see a history of what this person was, who they were, what they liked, what they didn't like. I have found books that you can't get anymore. I mean, like Dr. Seuss books that were printed back when I was a kid. And yeah, they have them now, but they're high gloss, they're super flashy. They're not like they originally were made. And so to me, going through an estate sale is like a treasure hunt. And so I'm not looking to get rich off something. I'm not trying to find the $1 million painting, that everyone, sells for $5. I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for something that's unique to me, something I can use or somebody might be able to use that I know, or that I can give as a gift. And I just kind of enjoy it that way, and that's why I go through them. But with the beads, when I find bead stuff, I buy them in bulk. I don't just hand pick through stuff unless I find a necklace that has really pretty beads on it that, I've never seen before. Aside from that, I'm buying in bulk when I buy my beads. So with this particular lady, she was diagnosed with cancer, and within a few months went from beading to doing nothing, and then she passed away. And so it was very quick. And all of the stuff she had, it took up an entire minivan with all my seats laid down, worth of boxes worth of stuff. And I can't even begin to tell you, the people made the offer. I accepted the offer. It was a very small amount considering what I was getting. I felt grateful to be part of. The lady was grateful for me taking them. She was grateful that I was a beader and that her stuff would go to where she did. And as I was opening the boxes of beads, I didn't even really go through. I just saw some of them, and it was what I saw was worth what I was paying. So we agreed upon it. And when I started opening up the boxes, I found that this lady and I have so much in common, and it was amazing. And even when I got down to a part of it, she actually made rosaries. I had no idea. So I thought that was really, really cool. And I thought that was like kind of a meant to be thing. But anyways, back to the beads here, which is why you turned in. But anyways, this is a heart. This was sold in each. You can see sold in each. It's puffy. You can see the dimensions of it. It is very pretty. And you're going to see my fingerprints, because this is glass. My fingerprints are going to get on some of these darker pieces. They're going to show, but for the most part, you're going to get an idea of what it is. This is the Lampwork bead. Lampwork beads are really well done. They're hand blown and just beautiful. It's just beautiful. So I will, again, like I did the other day, I will look these up, and they will be on the Keller Beads page for sale. If I find them and they're not limited edition or limited quantity, I'll put them for that. I mark it down. Let's say that, FireMountain, for example, has it for, $17.95 or whatever. I'll mark it down to $17 or $16, and then it's half off that price. And then remember, anything over $25 is free shipping. And if you see something and you want to buy in bulk, let's say you want this whole box, message me on Facebook and let me know. And I'm always willing to make a deal. I want to help people get, have beads that they're going to use. But I also, want to contribute to my own fund so that I can go out to another, when I find another estate sale, I can actually go to one. But anyways, let's open this up. ASMR alert. As I said in the first video, this has a lot of crinkling paper. I actually when I listen to it, I actually kind of like the crinkling paper. But, This is the focal glass red foiled leaf, and you can see the dimensions. Now, some of this stuff, just like when I was going through the other beads that I kept, some of this stuff, it sat for a while because she was sick. So, but it's still brand new. It's never been used. Some of this stuff isn't, you know, but it's in still really good shape. And so stuff that's used will be sold as used. Stuff that's new will be sold as new. So I'm going to be working that. That is really pretty. I almost, if I could use that on a lampshade. I mean, like, if I had a bunch of them hanging down with the light, that would just be gorgeous. Like a tulip almost. It's just beautiful. Now, I do home decor too, but that's a little bit more than I do. But somebody who knew what they were doing, you could actually put a LED through there and just have a few of them and just hang them like that. That'd be really pretty. If they don't sell, I might actually do that if I have time. But let's see. And with my Katerie Designs Group page, I do awareness months. I kind of got away from it from last year because I got sick. And I don't mean coughing sick, it's just MS. It's I have a progressive MS, so it's I'm never out of, I'm never in remission. I just get worse. And so, but it's like kind of like going down a highway. Some people are going 40 miles an hour, some people are going 50, some people are going 100 miles an hour. I'm doing about 45, 50 miles an hour. If I overdo it, I push myself into 70 miles an hour. And when, you know, I run out of gas, so to speak, I don't recover from it. It just, that's where I'm at. So it's like climbing a hill and then having to stop and rest would be somebody who's having, you know, or going back down the hill would be somebody who has remission. I just go up the hill and I may stay in a certain plateau for a while, but then I'm going back up the hill again. Or you can say downhill, but I prefer uphill because I want to keep positive. So anyway, that was just a really pretty piece. But so some of the awareness stuff we do, of course, MS awareness month. We do breast cancer awareness month. I also do, my daughter has epilepsy. I have a daughter who has asthma. And so we just kind of do different stuff. So, and I have family members who have cancer, Alzheimer's. So we'll be doing lots of different things. So, wow, this is actually really pretty. That it's, I don't know if you can see that. That is actually painted on. It is not, that's not Lampwork, I don't think. There's no tag in there. And it looks like a little, it's a flip top. Oh, wow. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's a perfume bottle. How cool is that? I'm going to have to look that up. This looks old. I mean, either it was made to look old or it is old. That's really pretty. Do you see that flower? Can y'all see that? Look at that. This is all hand painted. I was yapping away and look at the detail. Even on this, I can't even actually see it with my eyes. I'm seeing it through the camera. Look at the detail. Wow. And see, let me see if you can see this. This is so cool. Yeah, this looks old. This is not Lampwork. I've never seen anything like this, actually. This looks like something out of oh, what's the name of Aladdin? You know, like the Arabian Nights kind of thing. It was, you know, this looks something like Middle Eastern. That is so cool. Like you put a potion in there or something, you know. That's beautiful. Look at that this detail is amazing. Wow, that's really pretty. I'm going to have to look that up. If any of y'all know what that is, put it down in the comment section. I'd be interested in finding that out. I'd actually keep that for myself, but we'll see. That's the whole thing about going through these boxes. I haven't really gone through this one, so, I mean, other than seeing there was Lampwork stuff in here, so if I found individual Lampwork beads in my other beads box, I put them in here. So I really am not aware of what's in here. So it is kind of like a little treasure hunt, like I said yesterday. She did write the number on here, which was nice of her to do. Except for, if y'all do this, if you guys put, because I do on the amount, you saw me put the amount on there in Sharpie, but don't, because it wipes off within, you know, a couple of times, someone handling it at all. If my hands were hot, it would wipe right off. If my hands were sweaty, it would just wipe right off. And this is an older bag, so I'll have to put it in a newer bag and write that number down on a piece of card here. And this is a little bit dusty. Oops, came in the wrong way. A little bit dusty. And I'm going to dig out my camera. I have a camera stand for my regular camera because I used to take pictures. I still do once in a while, but it's hard for me to see. I can see to make the beads because I have, you know, contact lenses on and a really thick pair of glasses. But to take pictures, it's not easy with a regular camera at all anymore. I can't see enough to know if I'm focused or not. So I quit using my camera. But I have a camera stand, which I'm going to try to borrow to see if I can get this camera my phone camera to get on there. Oh, that's really pretty. It's got like a coppery, glittery color and then a black backing on it. This is new. It's not been used. It's just got dusty because the bag wasn't even closed all the way. Okay, let me put that back in there. Open up. Okay, now what does this one say? Move this cloth out of the way because it's pushing my hands up into the camera. Okay. That's pretty. And it says Polyclay Red. Flower, 50 millimeters. And it's got a number, so this must be FireMountain. That's the H2O. That almost gives it away, but I guess it says it's polyclay, but it doesn't look like polyclay, but I don't know. I do not know anything about polyclay stuff whatsoever. So I don't know. I will have to look that up and we'll see. But that's pretty. It's a 50 millimeter pendant with a rose on it. You can see the rose even through the bag. Okay. So let's see. What else do we have here? Okay. This actually, that's not right. Okay. Not there yet. I was getting ahead of myself. This is a really pretty piece too. And see that. These got some nice holes in the black backing. I think you could do so much more than just making these independents. You could use these really in decor. You could, I'd have to show you. I actually have a lamp that I played with a long time ago, but if you put the crystals and so that in there, then you know the light shines through them. It's really pretty. It's just a lot of work, and not everybody wants to pay. Now she actually has a price on this, and this is not FireMountain. This is, I don't know who it is. So I don't know. Oh, it looks like the one I had in the other video. I had something like this in the other video. That is Millefort. It looks like someone melted Millefort beads or I think it's Millefort. Don't know. And I'm trying to read this, but it just says glass heart pendant brown, and then it's got foreign language, so I don't know. I'll go with the price on here, $1.05. It was probably bought 10 years ago, but since I don't know what it is, we'll just go with that price on that one. So it's half that price would be 50 cents. See, I'm trying to make these very affordable for everybody so I can get rid of this stuff. It really is. I'll have to do that at some point. I'm going to have to show you all my beading room. It's my dining room I turned into an office because I have so many beads. That is gorgeous. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. And I got my fingerprints on it, so let me see. Let's see, get here. There we go. That is really pretty. See if we can get, look at that. I'm not sure if you can see how that flower is 3D. And it's got some fingerprint smudges on it there. The flower is 3D and it's just beautiful. Black backing. That's a traditional for some stuff. Some of the Lampwork beads don't have that black backing, but some of them do. And this actually is out of a 10-pack that came. And I know that's because of the number. And I was looking at numbers before, and they came in a package of 10. So that's one out of the 10. Let me back up out of here. Move that out of the way. I'm trying to make it where I can get to it, but at the same time, it's in my way. Okay, so that's a package of a 10. Let me make some room for this stuff so I don't... There we go. This is very crinkly paper, if you notice. Or not paper, plastic. It's very crinkly. Now this is the original number on it. And there's 10 pieces. The number she has on the back, she doesn't have a dollar sign on it, but I don't know what it is because it doesn't match with the price or anything else, so I don't know what it is. I think she tried to, some of this stuff, and I'm going to almost get, and I bet to guess this is a limited edition, but because they have other stuff that's almost just like it, it's not as good as like a limited edition Swarovski or something where you can't really get anything close to it. But it's they don't sell these particular beads, exactly the same beads in the same one. But this one, let me show you. Sorry. That is very, it's on back of, it's like a silver. And then, ooh, purple. See, not quite, no, they're not all black. That's really pretty. Let me see if I can hang. I'm just going to get my light to give us a little show there. Let me see if I can get this to work here. There we go. And we're not. You can kind of see through it, see? All right, this light back over here. That's right, there we go. You can see it. Very pretty. Or it looks like that. So there will be 10 of these, and I'll offer them each, or you can take all 10, and I'll put 2 different prices on them. I'll try to keep them together, and then if y'all want to have them individually, you can. If you want to have them as a set, you can. See, same number. This way, you guys get to see these beads. I think I said this already. But you get to see these beads in a way that you don't get to see them any other way. So that's really pretty. It's got a cobalt blue back on this one. And it's just swirled in. Now that you've got greens and some purple with copper and silver, and very pretty. And this is all part of that 10 pack. We're into number 3. This is number 3 of that 10 pack. Now, if you see these videos and you go on to my Katerie's, or not Katerie, I keep saying Katerie, go on to the Keller Beads page, and you see the whole, because I have, my very first posting was a whole lot, for everything, and you decide you want the whole lot, just let me know. Be more than happy to get that to you, and it'll be free shipping, of course. But it's quite a bit, so it's going to be heavy. Let's see. I get my fingers all over it, and that's the thing, is fingerprints. Now this donut's thicker. You can see the thicker piece, and it's very heavy. So, and black backing. So, that was 4 or 5. That was 4 or 5. 6, 7. Where's 8, 9, 10? I don't know. I'll find them. Okay. I thought I had... There. Okay. I know where they're at now. I lost track of them. This one's really pretty. It's got a lot of different colors in it. Yellow back. And you can see how thick it is. It's really pretty. You can see the light coming through this too. It's really shimmery. And see maybe this way with the light. Okay. Try not to get my fingers all over it, especially stuff that's not been opened. I think she separated them and was going to do something with them, and then unfortunately wasn't able to, because some of them have different packages than others. This one has, and believe it or not, that black is actually in the bead itself. I don't know if maybe got caught on someone's iron when they're, they have to use their glass tools. Maybe something came off on it, I don't know. But it's got a really pretty back to it, some copper and blue. It's very ocean blue. Let's see if you can see how thick it is. This one's it feels thinner up here, and it just gets heavier down here. You can see the bevel. So it's got more, it's heavier on the bottom. Okay. Ooh, it's kind of a heart. It's very speckly. It's like confetti. And it's a little odd shaped heart. Art Deco. See how thin? It's thinner at the bottom than it is at the top. It's multi-dimensional. Well, everything is multi-dimensional, but you know what I mean. Okay, here's another. This one's thick. This is very thick. This is kind of a, you can see it with it's kind of a smoky, purpley, brownish purple. I don't know. Maybe the copper in it. You can see the detail. You can see the detail. It's carved. Very pretty. Is it carved on both sides? Yes. Just not as much. I think there's one carving on this side. At the top. Yeah, there's a little bit of carving at the top. Very pretty. A lot of copper in that. Sparkly copper. Okay. A star. You could turn these into your Christmas tree star if you had a small little ornamental Christmas tree. There's something else you can do with it. It's not jewelry. Okay, this is going to be number 9. It's got an E. That's different. Why'd you put an E in there? But I don't know. It's kind of like a confetti color with some white. It's beveled. It's the beveling. And of course there's an E there. It's like stamped in there, and there's beveling on the back. So, yeah. That's number 9. And one more out of the 10 pack. Okay, oh, that's really pretty. It's like twisted. Your twisted heart. It's green, and that's kind of I don't know what color that is. Burnt orange. It's, yeah, I'd say burnt orange with the yellow. If you can hear my stomach growling, I am so sorry. So, and then some copper a little bit, but you can see it's like a warped, or even your warped heart. There we go. Nice, pretty. So these pendants and donuts, I mean, you really could, if you're into home decor and doing art, you know, just different stuff with home decor, you could totally put that in there and use it hanging off of a lamp. I mean, you could use it. I actually have you can see it on the Katerie Designs page. I take old wine bottles, old tequila bottles, old whatever. No, I didn't drink them all. Just close. No, I'm just kidding. So, no, I didn't drink them all. But I got these really cool bottles, and I made bracelets on them. It's like bottle bracelets, and or hung, you know, where they're dangly, or some of them that actually fitted to the bottle, and I have them around in my bathtub. You could put soaps in them, whatever. I mean, people do it all the time. And this is called a go-go. I don't know much about the donuts and the go-go's. It's not really what I work with, so this one actually has it's a 50 by 50 by 8, and it's called a focal glass and silver, which is in here, go-go. And it looks to me like the old hoops, but this is way too heavy to put in your ear. You'd pull your earring right out of your ear if you did that, but unless you're gauged, but you'd have to have a pretty thick gauge to put that in your ear, to hang that from your ear. But anyways, it's a pretty color. See how it hangs? See how that just hangs? That light just catches that. I wish I could show it to you better, but I got a bad angle here. It's really pretty. Let me see. I'm going to show you the thickness. You can see. Let's see. Put this in here. And let's see. Yeah, you can see it's 140. That doesn't make any sense. So, I don't know what she was doing. Maybe she didn't know what she was doing. I don't know. I doubt it, though. It seems like she's meticulous about some stuff, so it must have a meaning to her. I actually have a whole binder full of what she made, so maybe it's pertaining to stuff that she made in the past and was planning on making another one. I don't know, or, you know, who knows. Let's see. And that's actually bubbles in the glass. You can see. I thought that was dirt. That's really pretty. It's unique. You got some purple. It almost looks like it's black, but it's like a smoke purple, half white, and black, and different colors in it. Copper, and then this is yellow gold. That's actually inside the bead. It's not a stain. It's different. Very pretty. And let's see. I'm trying to find my stuff here. Here we go. It's a leaf. For all you people who love the leaves, I know I like some of them. I have the different types of leaves that are glass, but they're not the pendant like this with the hole. It actually has a bead hole in them. But this is, she's got the number written on it at least, so I'll find out. But this is that pendant, really pretty. It's very thin, but not delicate thin. It's just thin, and it's a little bit twisted like a leaf, like a natural leaf would be. Very pretty. And all the descriptions, because I'm copying them over from, that's a FireMountain number. I'm almost positive, so I'm copying the information over. You can already check it out right now, because these will go up. These may not go up for a while because my granddaughter's coming, so it all depends on if I can get in during her nap time. Let's see. Let me see where I'm at. I'm the wrong one. Okay, here's another leaf. It's a light lavender. If I can find the opening. There we go. Oh, this is different. It has a different to it. So it would be help if I put it in focus in the camera. That's really pretty. It's got some copper, but it's also got like real cut-ins like a real leaf does. You can see Beautiful color. It's very different. I will be looking that up as well. Some of these in this box. Now this one, I can't see it because she has them in these. It says mixed focal lampwork, 27 to 60 millimeter, a 3-pack. This hasn't even been opened before. It's taped. If I can push it out, there you go. Oh, it's kind of dusty because it's opened. So you would be surprised what dust can get into. That's pretty. It's kind of a caramel looking with the white, and there's some copper in there. I don't know if you can see that copper. Okay, so hang this out here. I'm actually gonna keep these in this little, if I can get it back in there. There we go. I'm gonna keep them in that and then put them in a bag. There's another one. Oh, that's pretty. That's different. Nice square. This is like a cracker. Very pretty. Yeah, see, I'm gonna have to rewrap that, and there the tape is on that. I'm gonna put that to the side, or I can rewrap that. Yeah, another one. Oh, this one wasn't even wrapped. This one doesn't go with that, so I don't know. It's the same color though. This one's Enchantment. This is from Oh, I can't even read that. Brightlings Beads. So this does not go with that. I don't know what the third one is for that other lamp. Maybe she already used it in another piece. I'll have to see. Maybe it's in here in another area. Oh, that's beautiful. That actually, I don't like orange very much, but that is really pretty. That is a really pretty piece. That's very well made. I'll have to look that one up too. Enchantment Square Merino Style Glass Pendant from Brightlings Beads. Okay, that's probably something that they probably still have, and I should be able to get a good price on that, find out what it actually is. Okay. That's not it. This is from another one. This is like another one from the 10-pack. Orange. It's very pretty. That's a very pretty orange too. I like those. I'm not really into orange, but I really like those. I like that color. It's not like obnoxious orange. It's really pretty. I'll look that up too. Okay, we're getting through. We're almost done, I hope, for your sakes. Alright, let's see. She's got writing on this and little cards. Heart, leaf, and spoon. Used heart and leaf. She used a heart and leaf. Okay, there was the 3-pack. That's what it was. Okay. So there was a heart, leaf, and a spoon. And this is a spoon that wasn't used. It's what it's called. And it's because of that plastic bag. Those plastic bags, that's why she has things in this one. These don't leave the residue on them that these kind do. Because these are made, it's like a lunch bag, so there's some kind of petroleum in them, which gives them an oily residue when they get old. Okay, that's not dirt, that's actual copper color there. And then she has the number here. And like I said, it must have been a 3-pack because she said there was a heart, leaf, and a spoon, and she used the heart and the leaf. So I'll look that up. And it'll get a new bag too. I'll move that to a new bag. So, and I'm still trying to find that third piece. Maybe she used it in that 3-pack. Maybe it's only 2-pack now. So this is a focal red, green, silver foiled leaf. Oh, it's like that blue one. It's like a blue one. It's really pretty. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. Can you imagine having like 3 of these hanging from like a light and just making a light out of those? And just having LEDs come through this little slit here. That would just be so pretty. Like tulips. And this says it is a... It doesn't say how big it is. Of course it doesn't. It'll say it on FireMountain. I'll get the... It will be on the page. If they don't have it, I'll try to measure it as best I can with my calipers. Put that in place. It's not here. Let's see. What else is in here? Okay, focal glass. Don't know. 0.88. Don't know. And I don't know if they're made in China or not, but there's a lot of stickers that ended up on stuff that didn't belong on. I think they just fell off and landed on something and stuck when they weren't supposed to. This is... Oh, it's another one of those. It's like the white one. Clear one. It's got the cut-ins like a real leaf. Like a, leaf that's coming apart. But it's not. It's blue. It's got the twist on it like the other one does. It's really pretty. And let's see. I need to have about 5 or 6 more, so hold on. Remember that these will be on the Keller Beads page, and we'll have their prices on them. I have to go through and price these ones out. I did that beforehand. I didn't do that beforehand because I wanted to open these with y'all, because I haven't opened any of these. So, focal glass, it doesn't say copper leaf with a copper leaf, and it is also got fingerprints all over it. These micro cloths are awesome for cleaning up your jewelry or anything. See, look how shiny and pretty that is now. And it is carved for the leaves. And you can see how thin it is. So little point. It's very pretty. It actually matches this heart, the same color. So, on to our next one. Looks like we got 3, maybe 4. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 more. 4 more after this. Oh, this is another blue leaf. And I think we just did this one. No, yeah, we did. There's another one. So there's 2 of these. So I won't open this one. There's 2 of these. And okay, that one's not even been open. Let's put that in there. Okay, this is another spoon. Didn't I just have the same one? No, it's different. They're close though. But it's in the same... This is also a 3-pack. Wonder what happened to the... She must have used the hearts. Let's see. Very... Ooh. See how pretty the lights just hang to that? Can you imagine making a lamp like a Art Deco lamp? Just really pretty. I keep saying that, but... Okay. We have 3 more. It's like a leopard spot. And as I'm going through some of these, I think the ones that didn't have a number in them didn't belong to that 10-pack, so we'll see. Maybe I'll just throw them in anyway. That's a spoon. Nice wide opening. See, really, really neat. And this is striped. This is an individual piece. Very pretty. Oh, see if we can get the light. There we go. Kind of. Not so much. There we go. There you go. And that is copper, and I'm not sure if you can see that. It's copper and silver foil in there. A nice lamp work. And I got one more. Bet y'all saying yay. One more. Okay. This one is called Station Glass. And it's a little bit... Tell you what, these plastic bags. Now I'm learning... See, we all learn every day something. I think I'm learning that these crinkly bags are better for these beads, especially for glass beads, because when these bags get older, they get kind of an oily residue on them. And it can wipe off, but you have to wipe it off. So you don't want on the bead to begin with. Call it a chemical reaction with the glass, I guess. And it has several silver and copper foil in there. I don't see any gold, but I just see yellow and blue streaks. But I see the silver foil and the copper foil. Okay. Wow, that was a big box. I still have another box. I think it's a smaller box. I'm not sure. Oh no, I still have a couple of more boxes of Lampwork beads, but we're not doing that right now. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed this. Please go look on the Keller Beads page and be looking for the prices and the details on this particular pendants box. I'll probably hold this video until actually I get these posted on the website so that you can just go when you see this video. But I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I hope it was informative, and I hope you have a blessed day.